Another reason why I left religion, the church, Christianity, and fundamentalism is because church doesn't promote inclusive legislation. Now you might wonder, what does that mean? Well, based off the many types of churches I've been in, my experiences being in therapy and doing deep factual research into legislation in this last year to find out how Christians are impacting the laws that are becoming introduced into Congress, state legislature, school boards. So Christians, they use their volunteer work, their time, their money, their resources, their knowledge, and estimations or statistics suggest that anti-LGBTQ plus laws can have a significant negative impact on country's economy, potentially costing as much as 1% of its annual gross domestic product, GDP. This economic cost can arise from many factors. Number one, discrimination and reduced productivity. Laws that criminalize or discriminate against non-heterosexual individuals can lead to job losses, lower wages, and reduced access to opportunities for non-heterosexual people, affecting their overall contribution to the economy. Number two, brain drain and migration. Hostile environments created by discriminatory laws can cause non-heterosexual individuals to leave for more inclusive locations, leading to a loss of skilled workers and talent. I've worked 29 jobs in 13 years, usually 2 or 3 jobs at a time. And if a workplace cannot retain their workers, there is what we call it a symptom of a deeper cancer. We call it retention when it comes to customers. And on average, most employees last anywhere from 2 to 5 years in a position. The more education, the longer the length of period of time is between jobs. So the more education someone has, the more likelihood they're going to stay somewhere more than 5 years, especially for tenure or for academic awards, presentation, or positions of influence. Number 3, lost tourism and investment. Countries like the United States with anti-LGBTQ plus laws may experience decreased tourism and foreign investment as businesses and individuals choosing to avoid destinations with discriminatory policies, also spoken about through the Economic Opportunity Institute. You can find this webpage online through a simple Google search. Number 4, increased healthcare and social costs. When people are discriminated against and marginalized, this can negatively impact the physical and mental health of non-heterosexual people, potentially leading to higher healthcare costs, fatalities, depression, and increased reliance on social safety nets. So let's look at some specific examples. A 2018 study examined data from over 120 countries and found that there was, on average, a $1,500 increase in GDP per capita associated with a 1-point increase on the Global Acceptance Index, which measures acceptance of LGBTQ plus people. Another one was India's economy could be losing up to $32 billion a year due to discrimination against non-heterosexual people and women. Another one was Kenya is estimated at losing 1.3 billion in annuity every year due to discrimination involving non-heterosexual or LGBTQ plus individuals, according to a 2019 study done by Open for Business. States in the United States that have implemented anti-LGBTQ plus legislation have experienced economic repercussions. For example, North Carolina's bathroom bill, known as HB 2, cost the state an estimated $3.76 billion in lost revenue. And you can look this up on the HRC website. It's important to know that the exact financial cost can vary significantly depending on the country, the specific laws in place, or other economic and social factors. However, research consistently demonstrates a link between anti-LGBTQ plus legislation and negative economic consequences. So, when you look at the money wasted on legislation, whether or not it passes or not, isn't the issue that we're going to talk about, even though passing discriminatory laws is a violation of human rights. Let's focus on how people feel due to being discriminated against. In the United States, over 2,000 people of every group within the LGBTQ plus population dies due to a hate crime or a premeditated murder. Some would say that 1 out of 3 hate crimes are focused specifically on trans people. It is not surprising that a few years ago, the group that had the most deaths associated with hate crimes were the trans community. Look at the states that have the highest poverty, the highest annual STI statistics, the worst education, the limited economic success. When you look at all these components, they're all red states. They're all, I would say 99% of the time, they're in the Bible Belt. States like Louisiana, Mississippi, Alaska, the Carolinas, Florida. Alaska, Louisiana, and Mississippi, they are always tied first, second, and third place for the highest gonorrhea, syphilis, and AIDS. And you'd say, what's the correlation? Abstinence-only education. Any state that focuses on abstinence-only sexual education have the highest stats for treatable or curable STIs. Which states are the most friendly to tourists of all backgrounds, race, gender, orientation, political beliefs? The states with the lowest economical boost. They